It's about to begin. Let me sing a little song.
I love my life.
I love my body. I love myself. Yeah, yeah. Welcome to the Shaft Show. This is the podcast so you could have a more juicier life. My mission on this great earth of ours is to find world peace through intimacy. The biggest problems that people suffer from on this planet is sex and money, which means relationships and purpose. And in this podcast, we're going to be talking about these powerful energies and how to harness it for good. This is your actual superpower. So you want to keep on watching, you want to keep on listening. This podcast is all about Brahmacharya, Nofap, semen retention, and why I became celibate. Now, if you find value in this stream, please do save and share it on Instagram. Click the like and subscribe on the good old-fashioned YouTube. And if you listen to it, just share this with your friends, please. You get free wisdom every day. It's nice. And if you've got any friends that are struggling with any mental problems, stress, anxiety, depression, loneliness, send them this video. I'm here. They could tune in live every day, live Q&A. I'm here to support as many people as possible and just giving this beautiful stuff away. Basically, free coaching. What's not to like? So what are the 10 benefits to semen retention? Now, I've been doing this practice since 2015. I became a tantric gigolo back in 2015 because of this practice, because it's so weird and so unusual. It was weird for me to say to a girlfriend, lover, or someone I'm having sex with, can you do this meditation so I don't ejaculate? And that's just weird. So I thought, why don't I create a ritual? Why don't I dress up as a unicorn? Why don't I have sex and do orgasmic meditation, give a yoni massage, make them squirt at the same time, and turn it into a 3-hour-long product and charge money for it? So that's what I did. And the rest is digital history. You can see my yoni massage video, which is now on 7.8 million views, all because this meditation I wanted to do, I was too scared to ask someone to do it. So semen retention, what is it? Why do we do it? Why are we told by every single religion that we shouldn't touch our penises, that we shouldn't ejaculate, that we shouldn't masturbate? Why is it bad for us? Why will masturbating make you go blind? Why were there so many myths and stories created around this? Well, it's because as a man, our sexual energy is important. We have inside of our tiny brains, they look like brains, by the way. There's a reason why. We have this elixir that creates life. And usually as a man, your success and your potency goes into like overdrive, goes into its next level, usually around your 40s, because that's when you stop masturbating. You're not wasting your seed everywhere. You're retaining it, or you're in a loving relationship, or you end up going down the Nofap, semen retention, or Brahmacharya route. A lot of the greats out there, Abraham Lincoln, from Albert Einstein, Muhammad Ali, he's a great example of Nofap, semen retention, Brahmacharya. These powerful people talk about this all the time. And you often hear sports people saying, no sex before a big match, before a big fight. It's because your sexual energy gets released and you relax. And a lot of women are in the chats. Let's have a look who's in the chats. Satori Lixia, Wolholm, Christopher, nice to see you, Becca, Jade, and little Annie's my little angel. A lot of women will know that when a man has sex, they often roll over and do what? Go to sleep. This is because they've let go of all of their life force energy. Now, just imagine if you retain that life force energy. Instead of releasing it, letting it out, watching porn, getting addicted to porn, looking at visual stimuli. So the only way to release your semen and to release an orgasmic experience is by visual stimulation rather than physical sensation. So people get hooked on more extreme ways to stimulate themselves, so they ejaculate. Now, this has a detrimental effect on people's psychological makeup because they expect subconsciously that this is how people act. That's not how people are at all. Women like the opposite of what you're seeing. Women don't like bum, 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 bum. They like something completely different. Little Annie's saying, we love you. I love you. Oh, loving the juicy entrepreneurs. We gather every Monday. They come for the business, but stay for the healing and the orgasms. So, talking of orgasms, what are the 10 benefits? Number one is, I'm working on these bad boys. It's getting there, you know. It's called testosterone. Increased muscle growth. Yes. Better stamina and power in the gym to create more testosterone. So you could be more focused, less indecision. And women, you should really pump some weights as well, especially the women in the goddess circle, because too much Shakti energy, I bet you can't even make a decision if you want to have a kombucha or coconut. Indecision you won't thrive in the business world if you aren't able to decide. You need that testosterone, you need that power in your body so you can make a fucking decision in life. Increased muscle growth is one of the main benefits of semen retention. To have more power, to have more of that fuel that drives you in life, to have that Shiva presence, to have that Vajra energy. There you go. My Instagram followers could see my little Vajra here. This is having that focus, that drive, that energy, that power. Imagine having no fuel in your Ferrari. And that's kind of what you're doing when you're ejaculating all of the time. If you're fapping away watching porn, there is a lost generation out there, and they don't need any human contact because they got this, which is their friends and community online, and they got this and watching porn, which is their love, sex, and intimacy sorted. I mean, that leads on to social anxiety, but we're going to move on to that. So number one is increased muscle growth. And I've seen my entire body change because I haven't ejaculated. I've been doing Brahmacharya since 2015. But I've been doing testicle massage since last year. And a lot of you have seen me transform. I own a fucking business now. Worth $1 million. So I did good. I became more focused. I got out of the Shakti energy and got more into the Shiva energy and became very decisive in my life. I knew exactly what I wanted and I got it. And I got it like that. It's pretty simple. So muscle growth is number one. What's not to like about that? Number two is improving your mental health. This is less social anxiety. And this goes into my celibacy story. Mental health is a big issue amongst men. Men are dying on a rapid rate. There's more isolation and suicide and loneliness than ever before. We'd rather spend money on bigger space to live rather than connecting. With all the wealth we acquire, we become so successful that we stop connecting with people. And when we do connect with someone, it becomes so heightened that we end up putting all of our hopes, dreams, and wishes into one person. So one interaction ends up being such a big deal that we lose perspective about human connection. Scarcity is one of the main issues amongst men. Trying to find a mate, a lover, a partner, someone to practice tantra with is becoming harder and harder for men. Whereas women obviously are inundated with with approaches, but mental health is an issue here, and this comes down to social anxiety. People have been so isolated looking at these screens and finding connection through porn, finding connection through video games, finding connection through other forms that they aren't able to connect in real life anymore. If you are able to retain your semen, practice Brahmacharya and practice Nofap and transmute that energy, that's a form of, what is it? Self-love. Oh yes, one of my favorite pastimes is self-love. I love my body, I love myself, yeah, yeah. Yes, this is the most powerful thing. Mental health, loving yourself. And now this is different to all of the wisdom you'll get out there. You have to masturbate. This is a contradiction. Tantric wisdom, you need to have a pussy practice, a penis practice. You need to connect with yourself every single day. Like, my practice is to masturbate every single day. It's called mindful masturbation. It's called sex magic or solo sex magic rituals. And you don't ejaculate, you injaculate. So you're actually creating this energy, and then you're, instead of shooting it out, you're reaching enlightenment with it. Now, this is a lot harder work. This is a lot hard work because you're filling up your physical body with sexual energy. And the levels of energy you get is insane, especially if you've never done it before. Like, I've been doing it for years, and I'm like 41 years old. I've changed. I'm younger. I'm healthier than ever before, and I'm doing amazing. I got a body of a 21-year-old. Like, I'm doing good. It's because I don't jizz, guys. I'm a living example of a walking deity. I could think of anything and it appears. And anyone has this ability. Again, just check out the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. It's all in there. So your mental health improves because you don't have to look and check your phone for Tinder messages or anything like that. You become self-sufficient, you become self-aligned, you become fully in your being, balance with your masculine and feminine energies, making love to yourself every day, ejaculating your energy, being full of yourself. And what does that mean? Being full of love. That's right. I love my life. I love my body. I love myself. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yes. So that's it. You have less social anxiety, more decisiveness, better mental health, and more and more self-love. That's number 2. Number 3 is, from self-love, you have self-confidence. Yes. From self-confidence, you have self-control. From self-control, you have sexiness, which is the meaning of life. Now, let me talk to you about this. What does that mean? Sexiness is the key to life. This is what I used to preach when I was a tantric sex guru. This is the height of your being. So once you start doing the self-love practices, your mental health improves, your self-confidence improves, your self-control improves, your mental insanity improves, and you end up becoming more focused. What do you focus your attention on if you're not focusing on sex? You focus it on creation. Instead of making babies, let's make some ideas, let's connect with people, and let's change our lives through purpose. Sex and money are the biggest issues on this planet. What do I work in? Sex and money. Oh yes, check out sacredsexualawakening.com if you want to book a session with me. It is important we learn how to harness these two lower chakras, your Muladhara chakra, your root chakra, and your Swadhisthana. And then you bring that up to your Manipura, your willpower, and open that up with your heart, and then express it with your Vishuddha, and then you reach enlightenment with your Ajna, and then open up your crown chakra, the Sahasrara, and receive all the information from the universe. The root chakra is there for a reason. It's the start of your journey. Don't leave it out. Open up your chakras and open up your wallets, because that's how it works. So you end up becoming rich. And all of this is because from doing the self-love practice, from loving yourself, you'll have a bit more confidence. The right people start coming into your life. You end up having more discipline, and discipline is important because you'll get that from hitting the gym, because you have more muscle growth. You'll have more mental stability, because the benefits of hitting the gym, having more testosterone in your body, is insane. You need to exercise. These bodies aren't meant to be used to do this and do this in front of this. So you need to move your body, stop watching porn, getting out of your bedroom, move your body, fuel your Ferrari with your own semen instead of jizzing it everywhere, and you want to start being in love with yourself. So this leads to more self-confidence, more self-control, and sexiness. And what happens after that? You become magnetic. The next one, number 5. So increased muscle growth was number 1. Number 2 was better mental health. Number 3 was self-confidence and sexiness. Number 4 is boost your immune system. I'm going to lose track of this, by the way. So you boost your immune system. This is super important. Every time I come into a city, I get ill. I've not been sick for 1 year, and I just had a bit of a rundown, bit of a cold last week because I went to a Burning Man event and went wild. But that was just from lack of sleep and partying. And I'm not used to that type of partying because I'm conscious and I don't drink and do drugs. But in those spaces, everyone's doing it and everyone's staying up late, and I just want to go to sleep early. So and there's no choice out there because everyone's partying and it's too loud. Boosting your immune system from semen retention is a powerful, powerful thing. Oh, yes. This really allows you to be infinitely powerful. The health benefits, the physical benefits, and the like your nervous system benefits from having sex is very powerful as well. That's why I'm very pro-sex, tantric sex, that is. But self-love and mindful masturbation, I'm also very pro, because that's the thing that keeps me having this body. It's changed my life. I do have a better immune system now than ever before. Cold showers also help. Cold showers on your testicles also really help to boost testosterone. You got to know how to work the Ferrari to take it on the test drive and unleash its full potential on the freeway of life. So boosting your immune system is number 4. Number 5 is you do actually get a deeper voice. My voice has changed. Like, I'm not so high anymore, because a lot of you know that I've been in my feminine for so long, and my voice has gotten deeper. Like, you could span my start to where I am now, and it gets deeper and deeper the more I relax my balls, breathe into my balls, and the more I go deeper into this practice. Like, I've completely changed. Weird thing happened, my feet changed as well, but that's another story. So having a deeper, more powerful voice and presence. Number 5. Number 6 is longevity. Longevity is why we're here. Like, I'm not gonna die for a long time at all, because I don't waste my life force energy. I don't ejaculate, and I haven't ejaculated since 2015. I do ejaculate, as in non-ejaculation has been my practice, but I do ejaculate if someone wants my semen, if someone wants to use my semen for magic. If I'm doing a sex magic ritual and I'm calling in the beloved, or I am wanting to manifest a lot of money really quick, it's true. It's called sex magic, and you are able to harness this life force energy to increase your lifespan. Especially if you're doing mindful masturbation and saying, I'm getting better and better in every way, younger and stronger than ever before, at the end of your orgasmic release without ejaculation, then something happens, something changes. The reason why I got into Tantra, sacred sexuality, was because I kept on meeting women, very beautiful, powerful women who I thought they were 30, but they were in their 50s and 60s. They were grandmothers. And they just had a Tantra body. They had a firm tits, firm stomach, very firm, solid, strong vagina. And the reason why they did that, reason why they were like that, was because they were doing yoni eggs, jade egg practice. They were sublimating their energy, they were moving their spine, they were dancing, they were singing, they were fully expressive and enjoying life and having lots and lots of sex, but also transmuting that energy up to the heart and allowing that to evolve and expand and radiate through their very shiny, bright skin. Like, they were just glowing, and I wanted what they had. My practice is a lot harder because I'm a man, which means I have to let go of ejaculation and go into injaculation. Imagine having to let go of your favorite toy. It's like, I love ejaculation, I love sex, and then all of a sudden they say, no ejaculation. Yes to sex, but no ejaculation. It's like, what? I can't understand that. That doesn't make any sense. You find the right teachers, the right schools, and they show you how to do it. And maybe in another video, I'll show you how to do it. So longevity, ejaculation, using that life force energy to get powerful, more stronger, and more alive than ever before. Number 7. We're going to stop at number 7 because, well, why not? It's the 7th chakra, right? Rather than 10. Too many. I want you to come back. I'll do a part 2. So, number 7 is it prevents premature ejaculation during sex. Premature ejaculation, erectile dysfunction is number 7. And this is important. This is important for everybody, men and especially women. How many dissatisfied women is there out there? A lot. How many more people are... Oh, the statistics is 43% of women have never had an orgasm through penetrative sex. That's a lot. That's just under half of the women. So men, when they go into Brahmacharya, Nofap, semen retention, they develop a practice to slow things down. Especially if you're tantric, you have to masturbate every single day. So you'll learn to understand your body, learn different strokes. You stop going hard and fast. You start you start edging a lot more, which is a porn terminology. And you could actually expand your orgasm. You could extend the orgasm. This is important because you could extend the orgasm and you could have a valley orgasm where you become orgasmic, like non-stop orgasmic. You could also extend, and this is a beautiful thing, you could also extend the gaps between your thoughts. So if you could extend the orgasm, it gives you more ability to go, I could extend the orgasm, which means I could extend the length I have sex, which means I could extend the amount of time I could hold my breath, which means I could also extend the time between my thoughts. So you can actually gradually extend and expand and liberate yourself through your body, through this very hard practice. And it is hard. It's a discipline. It's harder for men. We got Prenrick Wickwack saying, I went from 2 This is great. I went from 2 orgasms to 4 orgasms. 2020. Well done. Well done. The states you want to be in is a valley orgasm, where you're no longer having orgasms, you're just orgasmic. This isn't just for women, it's for men as well. And guess what? Men are very pleasurable creatures. What is everything directed towards? They say women can hold more pleasure than men. It's like we can both hold as much as each other because we've got the same body stuff. But everything's directed towards male pleasure, male ejaculation. Western cultures focus on male ejaculation, especially porn. Whereas in Tantra, it's focused on female pleasure and female orgasm focus. So this is why everyone's worshipping vaginas. This is why everyone's like understanding women rather than men. Whereas in Western society, we're trying to just like get off and women feel upset if a man doesn't ejaculate. They fake it if he does. It's like, what? You've just fucked up your entire nervous system and your whole self by trying to please someone when you should be pleasing yourself. And this is why Tantra is the best path. Check out sacredsexualawakening.com because I've studied all the stuff now. And the Tantric path holds the wisdom in the body. Holds the wisdom from the root chakra to the crown chakra. And that's how you work your way up. A little bit like a computer game. And we're on the 7th level. So that was the top 7 semen retention benefits. Right there. Number 1, increased muscle growth. Number 2, better mental health. Number 3, oh crap, I lost track of it. Boosting your immune system. Number 4, deeper voice. Self-confidence is self-confidence and sexiness. A deeper voice, immune system, premature ejaculation, more energy. Basically, check it out, do it, and write in the comments below. I gotta go and meet Prenrick Wickwack because she's gonna cut my hair. Hope you enjoyed this podcast. And if you want to know more about self-love, check out the School of Self-Love from the description in my bio and from the description in the link below on my YouTube. I've created a digital course with the best tools to quickly help you measurably improve your happiness. You can start using all of these techniques from this course immediately. In your daily life, you will see instant results, guaranteed. Like, these practices work. And in the course, you'll find your divine purpose, how to connect with yourself and others, how to fall in love every day, how to live a life beyond your dreams, and how to let go of past relationships and heal the relationship with your parents. This is important to the evolution of this planet, because when you start to love yourself, you can start loving each other, and then you'll eventually start loving the earth. And we need this earth for us to live. So the course is fully interactive, video based, so you could use it on your smartphone, your tablet, your computer, and easily go through it. I believe with sacred sexuality, with Tantra, we could cure all addiction with connection. Oh yes. I believe we can overcome depression and anxiety by becoming present, and heal loneliness by finding the one ourselves. So thank you for watching. Please do share this. Please do tune in, and if you've got any questions, put it in the comments. And in the comments, I want to hear what your biggest takeaway is. I've reached 40 million views with all of my stuff. Let's try and get 6,000 followers on my Instagram and my YouTube. Everyone else is getting all the juicy likes and the views. Let's get it on this channel so it could impact more people in Stockholm and around the world, and get the whole world singing this beautiful, beautiful mantra.
I love my life.
I love my body. Love myself. Yeah, yeah. It's great. Loving your life is great, but
All hail the man of the north, Mr. Shaft Udin.
thank you very much, Victor Nielsen, for your lovely little jingles. So have the best day of your life. Enjoy this beautiful weekend, spending it with your family. I'll be spending it with Amanda, my housemate, my future housemate, and her family. We're going to do a nice photo shoot together. Oh, yeah. I love my life. I love my body. I love my friends. And I love myself. Mwah.